Hello. So today I want to talk about being an idealist and I guess facing reality after that. So I hope the microphone works. My husband's watching his game right now, so we're gonna keep it quiet. My baby is sleeping, and the nursery is a mess right now, so I didn't want to record there. So the dining room it is. So when my baby girl was born, my mom came to help me for a month. Um, and while she was helping me, I decided that I wanted to plan how my day to day was going to be like after she left. I thought it was a perfect time for me to do that because I just felt a little bit overwhelmed with the new reality of having a newborn in a postpartum body, and I just wanted to be really prepared for the season when I was not going to have help, when Ben was going to go back to the office because he was helping here with the house too. And I just wanted to be ready and prepared. And being an idealist, I I just I just like excelling in everything that I do. I put high expectations for myself, and unfortunately sometimes they may be unrealistic. And but yeah, anyway, so I set high expectations for myself. So I really wanted to have this perfect routine, so to speak, where I was going to divide um, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays to do like house stuff, meal prep, do the laundry, the cat litter, the budgeting, just have everything tidy, catch up with anything related to the house. Like those were the days I was going to focus on that. And that way Tuesdays and Thursdays I could have mommy and me days and just take my baby girl to the park, maybe go visit friends so that she can engage with other people, with other kids. And so I started planning everything, and I remember my mom would be like, Vivi, stop, like just take a break, like just rest, take advantage of me being here. And whenever I have the baby, or whenever she's napping, you just go ahead and nap. I'll cook, I'll do the laundry, and you just chill. And I was like, no, because once you leave, then I'm gonna need to figure out the baby. I'm gonna need to figure out the house. I'm gonna need to figure out everything all at once, and it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be too overwhelming. And I need to have this down. I need to set this in paper, have my strategy. Like there's nothing wrong with strategizing and planning, because yeah, I need this. I need to do that. I need to be ready, because once you leave, I don't know how I'm going to deal. So I put together a spreadsheet of Mondays. I'm going to do this, this, and that. And I kind of spread the different chores in a way that seemed sustainable. Honestly, it wasn't like, oh, too intense on Mondays, Wednesdays. Like, no, it was spread out, sustainable, so that I can have Tuesdays and Thursdays free, so that I can devote myself to my baby and engage with her and just have the perfect days together and whatnot. And yeah, but anyways, what ended up happening is that my mom left, and I guess something something that I didn't consider is that my baby would just grow and change. And she's been going through growth spurts. She's been going through these changes of newborn sleep, where she can sleep through anything, to now being sensitive, these like more sensitive to her environment. Like now it's harder for her to sleep if the room is too bright, or if there's like noises around. She would fall asleep so easily before, but now it's like she fights me when it's time to nap, even though she's tired. She's evidently tired. And I'm just like juggling, okay, maybe she's overtired, so I need to shorten the sleep window, or maybe she's undertired, so I need to make the wake window longer, whatever. Anyway, so it's just like changing everything. Um the only way that she's sleeping at times is if I'm doing contact napping, which is when I hold her against me, and she naps that way. Because if I lay her down, she wakes up like 5 minutes later, and then it's like I can't do anything. So I just figured if I can't do anything, I might as well just let her sleep on me. At least I'm helping and actually doing something that makes a difference. In this case, helps her sleep. I have tried baby wearing her on occasions, but honestly, it's not as easy. Like it's like she's big, and well, she's not big, but it's like I can't really do stuff with my hands. Everything has just been a mess. Everything has been just been a mess. Thankfully, my mom has been coming still on Mondays, and she's been helping me. But she's going back to Peru next week, so it's gonna be now really just myself. So I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. But but yeah, the reality is that I haven't even had the time to look at that spreadsheet that I put together because I am not going to accomplish that. I'm not having focused house days. I'm having everything spread out. Honestly, sometimes I feel bad because I don't even take my baby out to the park. What I've been doing is just walking down the street, just with her, but no park. I visited friends, I think the first couple of weeks because I was empowered and ready to tackle this. But then, because of her changing sleep, um, even the night sleep has been tough. She's been waking up more often. I've ended up co sleeping up partially, feeding her more times than before because she's been waking more often. So I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. As I shared in previous videos that I was waking up 1 hour before her. Forget about that. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing things at night now. Right now, after I put her to bed, that's when I'm doing my time with God, with Jesus. My praying is at night because I do not have the energy to wake up 1 hour before her. Because when morning comes, I am exhausted. I'm tired. I'm not going to do it. I tried. I've been trying, but it's just not sustainable. So I gotta make it work. So honestly, at the beginning, I felt frustrated, sad, a little bit, frustrated with myself, I guess. I don't know if I felt, I don't think I felt like shame, but I guess just disappointment, and frustration at the whole situation because, again, I had my expectations. I had this ideal vision that I wanted to accomplish, and reality just hit me, and it's not gonna look like that. And yeah, when things are not as you expect them, you get frustrated and disappointed. So that's how I have been feeling. But again, it's like, at the end of the day, I gotta grace myself, surrender. That's something that I've been learning. I can't have control over everything. There's some things that are just out of my control. And at the end of the day, all I can do is just surrender. And it's become a beautiful opportunity for me to invite God in, to tell them, God, I cannot do this on my own. I really can't. It's more than I thought it was going to be. I thought I had it under control. I don't. And I need you. And just grace me, and fill my heart with peace, with contentment. Let me just let go of the control of the schedule, of the perfect routine, and just enjoy the season because it's never going to come back. She's never going to be this little. She's never going to need me this much. So I'm just trying to let go, embrace flexibility, and just try to enjoy and take these days and this season. And thankfully, my husband's been grazing me more than I've been grazing myself. He's not been having like huge expectations that I thought he was gonna have. He's been super understanding. So I need to do that too. I need to grace myself as well. Um, and yeah, I don't know. If you've ever had plans as well and they fallen apart, let me tell you, you are not alone. It happens to the best of us, to the perfectionists, to the idealists, to the go-getters and the high achievers, because that's how I identify myself. Like I always do this. I always have high expectations for myself, but unfortunately sometimes plans fall apart. And I think there's also value in being flexible and surrendering. That takes strength to surrender, that takes maturity. So we can embrace that too, and that's also growth. And yeah, so anyways, you're not alone, and hopefully this perspective and this experience that I just shared gives you some insight as well, for your own journey. And yeah, that is all for today. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.